And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Before we do get into today's video, as always, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. 2 days ago, Celtic beat Rangers 2-1 at Celtic Park. Since then we've enjoyed the meltdown from Rangers fans, and today is no different. This first clip in particular is amazing. The first half of it comes from back in February when Rangers beat Kilmarnock 2-1 at Rugby Park, and this fan got carried away by saying they had already won the league. Listen to how his voice changes in the months that followed.
Yeah, I'm going to come out and say it. I'm going to say it straight away, and people who watched last night will know exactly where I'm going with this. I'm going to say it, and I don't care. That result tonight has won us the league. That, mark my words, bookmark this, cut this, do whatever you want, mate. That win tonight has won us the league, and I stand by that statement. It was an absolutely enormous 3 points as we travelled to, in my opinion, the hardest apart from Rangers away game in Scotland right now, and we beat Kilmarnock 2-1. A fantastic, phenomenal result, and yeah, I'm absolutely over the moon. And like I say, I think that will win us the league.
Many months later.
Listen, we were sitting in the pre-match and we all said what we said. We all expected what we expected. Another derby, another defeat, another league campaign, another Celtic league title. I don't think this is a surprise to many what happened today. Clement's made mistakes before this game. He made mistakes during this game. There's stuff that we've all seen. And look, Ian, we're just idiots. We sit in a podcast. We're not coaches, scouts, managers, whatever, right? So we've got our own opinions. People will agree, people will disagree. But I'm certainly nowhere near the stage. And I know somebody's told me that if I'm not at that stage yet, then I should just F off, Alex. But I'm not at the stage yet where I'm Clement out of it. He has to get his own players in. He has to have a crack at pre-season. He has to have an opportunity. But some of his decisions have been baffling and worrying.
Just a quick one, boys and girls, to tell you that we have a new drop available on our website. We have the Brendan Rodgers Pope tee, along with the Celtic Ultra t-shirts. Do browse the collection by going down to the link in the description, or going to celticapparel.com. Anyway, let's get back into today's video.
Harms a real firm game, Martin. Every time you play him, he gets space in the park, because when you're playing Lundstrom and he played Lawrence, I came with 2 of them and we're getting the legs. You can't get box to box, a very one-paced. Yeah, man, he's different. He can get box to box, but he's more a forward-thinking player to try to take a risk with his passes. But we see it all the time. And how many times does somebody just get by on him today? Very easily. Forrest done it a couple of times. I really was just walking off him and getting space. And the Celtic know that when they play us, they target Tar, they target Lundstrom, and they target Borna, and it's easy done because they know that's weaknesses. So if they can see it, other teams can see it. And the only person that can see it's the manager, and he keeps playing them as well. And listen, John Lundstrom's been offered a new deal, guys. At 99% sure he's knocked it back, he's gone elsewhere. And all I can say is thank God, because if we're trying to build a team in him next season, we're going to get worse. The man's never been a good footballer. We all know he went through a good spell going towards the Europa League final. We were all singing songs and stuff, but that was a one-off for John Lundstrom. He's never been. He's a steady player with good players around about him, but when he's got to do a lot of stuff, he can't do it. He struggles to do the basic stuff, never mind anything else. But McGregor plays in this with a smile, with a swagger, with an arrogance, because he knows he can. You don't see him doing that against Kilmarnock a heart, because he's in a game, but against us he gets so much time and freedom. I mean, every time the ball came out to your box day, they were taking shots because nobody was pressing and closing them down. At one point we had 9 in a straight line across the edge of your own box. Do you know what I mean? There's nobody sitting there in your box trying to press. It's poor. And we spoke about tactics. I don't know how we're playing. I don't know what we're trying to do. Structure's not there for me. And
It's football, isn't it? It's just long ball.
He misses the rest of the 3 games, obviously, in the league, which is good. But I'll tell you now, if he walks back into the cup final selection, that lineup, the manager should be hung.
I just nearly had a full-on attack on the entirety of Liverpool there, just for the plain fact that John Lundstrom's a Scouser. I have absolutely nothing against Liverpool. I have everything against John Lundstrom. And, I'm actually embarrassed that at some point during the mid part of the season, I was vying for him to get a new contract. And I must have just been so blind, because it's not even the fact that what he done technically today, it was the mentality of the reaction after he scored the own goal. Just straight away, nothing to do with me, I'm blaming you for letting the cross in. Turns around, just blame somebody else, pointing fingers at other people. That's a pussy mentality, and it doesn't belong at Rangers. We had 1 minute left in that game, and he decides to try and break Alistair Johnston's leg. Johnston's got nowhere to go. Absolutely nowhere. He's at the back right side of Celtic's half. Nowhere to go. The most he can do is hit it out to the side or punt it to Lundstrom's head. And he's just completely and utterly ruined the game for us. And again, I know we're trying to, go away for the manager, and I'm certainly no Clement out either, because I've got brain cells and understand that, you look at other case studies around football, it doesn't work. You can't just keep sacking managers and hoping for different results. But it just cannot be ignored that this man is continuing to pick people that should never be wearing a jersey again. Like Lawrence, for example, in the super chat there, had probably the worst performance individually I've ever seen in an Old Firm the last game, and he managed to survive 58 minutes. And again, he's blowing out his arse after half an hour and still manages to survive to 58 minutes. It's just it's really amateur decisions, and it reeks of I'm trying to show how smart I am. That's what it reeks of for me from Clement. He's trying to be too intelligent with his team selections. Sometimes it is just as simple as picking your best players. And again, if they're not fit enough to start play the second half, then they need to play the first 45, because that's proactive. You go and try and win the game, because we could then be in Celtic's position, 2-1 up, get into the second half, and we don't need the players to be as fully fit, because then we can sit back and retreat. But no, under Clement, we seem to just sit and wait and hope that Celtic don't cut us open. But they do it every single time. And do you know what? The one thing I've noticed, right? See, under the last three managers, not once have we ever tried to play a three in the middle without a number 10. Now, Celtic play with the 2 8s and the number 6. So that's why there's so much space in the middle. Because Callum McGregor sits behind two people in front of him, whereas we play with a Cantwell or Tom Lawrence in front of two other players who can't run, by the way. The two players that sit can't run. So that's why there's big, massive gaps. How have we had three managers that have never thought, oh, wait a minute, maybe don't play a number 10 so that we can match 3 against 3? Because we're outnumbered every fucking time. And I just don't see how a manager of Clement's level is not able to see that.
Celtic fans, what did you make of the result on the weekend? And are you more confident now going into the Scottish Cup final? Let us know your thoughts down in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video, guys. As always, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Remember, we have released our brand new Celtic t-shirts. You can find them at celticapparel.com or just go down to the link in the description. Thank you, take care, bye bye.